Check one, check two. I believe we are live on all platforms. Welcome in, kids, adults, grandparents. Maybe not kids. Kids should probably not watch this show.
Agreed.
Because I've even been told by my own mother that we're out of control.
She's right.
Yes, she ain't lying.
We
degenerates.
We are the Outcast Podcast. I am Gentry. I try to host the show and let these guys give their opinions on various matters that are going on in the world, whether it be sports, whether it be common knowledge, whether it just be about anything. Politics, DJing. We chew the fat on a lot of topics, and today we're jam-packed full with a lot of good ones. Let's introduce you to the cast if you're new to the Outcast Podcast. Shout out to Ramo G, the OG.
What's up, man?
How you doing, Ramo?
Doing pretty good, bro. How about yourself?
I'm doing pretty good. It's good to see you.
Good to see y'all, bro, man. All of you guys. Thank you. I was feeling a little bit of that going on this morning, but I'm good now. Thank you.
He's back, ladies and gentlemen. He's back. He missed last week, but we look forward to hearing from him this week. It's Memphis. He's on air. He's everywhere, and he's here today. So,
What up? What up, man? Go Vols.
nice to see you. What's the ranking on Tennessee Vols right now?
Number 7. Yeah, we're number 7.
Number 7. And who's the lone loss to?
Arkansas.
Those damn Razorbacks.
Yeah, man. It's always something. We played them out there. It's always some weird shit happen. So, yeah, it always happens.
It seems like all the college teams have a team like that.
Yeah, somebody always going to be a thorn in the ass. And it's Arkansas for us.
Next up, shout out to the Outcast, who has admittedly said he is the most arrested member on the staff.
I've been arrested a million more times than you, buddy.
I remember that.
He did say that.
Maybe not a million.
That's factual.
100, probably.
No, I like a million.
I've been arrested a million more times than
You said it. I believe
you wear it like a badge.
He does.
I'll go with it.
It's all right.
Sorry.
How you doing, Tomcat? You look very sophisticated.
I'm doing good. Thanks.
You ready for the news?
I'm ready for the news.
You have your news jacket on. You have your
I like
Jesus
it.
Christ cross.
He's taking it serious.
Superstar.
Yeah, you look good today.
You know nothing about him.
What's up?
So we have a lot to get to on the program today, so we might as well just get into it. First and foremost, we had an argument before the show about three-pointers. We like to play basketball around here, and just so you know, for those of you keeping score, you do measure. Where do you guys think that you measure from? Do you measure from the rim? Do you measure from the pole? Do you
Base
measure
of my nuts.
the backpack? I mean,
You don't go that far.
I think if you're measuring that, you go from you don't go from the nuts, you go from all the way to the stomach, I think, right?
Definitely. Anywhere I can get some help.
I'm talking about measuring for three-pointers and for free throws.
You guys are
I
gross.
think it's from the pole. I think it's from the pole.
No, it's not.
No, that's at the
No?
strip club.
It's,
No.
Yeah. Go ahead. You want to try? I know the answer. I was outside while we were doing all this.
Well,
so-
he asking the question. If you know the answer, you didn't answer.
24 feet?
No.
It's 23.7. 23.7 for a NBA three-pointer.
Where does it measure from?
Do you measure it from the pole? Do you measure it from the rim? Do you measure it from the backboard? Do you know?
I don't know.
I would say the bottom of the rim, the bottom of the backboard. The backboard is where it would be.
You actually measure
me.
the three-pointer from you're kind of half right, Tomcat. You measure the three-pointer.
There's no such thing.
From the center of the rim. So if you're measuring your three-point lines, you measure them from the center of the rim.
Right.
Okay.
If you're measuring the free throw line, you measure from the backboard.
And that makes sense because the center of the rim is always never going to change, right?
That's
You
true.
never know what that back post is going to look like. It might be longer. It might go away. They have all kinds of different back posts. So if you measured from there, it would change all the time. And then I guess somebody could have a longer or a shorter stuff, or
Of
maybe
course
they
they
put some
do.
part behind the rim. So that's probably the most consistent spot to measure from.
Yeah.
I just figured we looked it up before the show. I really didn't know, and I played basketball all my life. I'm like, you know what? I don't know where they measure it from. Is it the rim? Is it the backboard? Now you know.
I always thought it was further.
Yeah, it seems like it's shorter now, so I think I'm gonna
They
hit
probably
more
did.
threes.
They
It
did
looks
shorten
shorter.
it.
Shrink
They did
it.
shorten it. Though.
Did they?
Yep.
Oh, that's why Curry's so good.
Yeah, that motherfucker. He went off last night. I watched them in Dallas.
They played Klay Thompson.
Yeah, Clay came back. Yeah, it was a game. That was a game, boy.
Oh, man. We ain't going to hear the end of it now with Gentry and the boys out there.
Yeah. I look forward to
He hasn't been
raining threes later on. Another thing we have to address on the show is last week Memphis missed last week's election episode.
I did.
And there were some people who reached out and said, did he miss the episode on purpose because of the election results, or did he really have a gig? So you could let everyone know that has been blowing up the email box saying, oh, Memphis didn't show up for work because of the election. I did do a disclosure on last week's episode and say that Memphis told me before the election results came out that he wasn't, although it was about 24-hour notice.
Yes, it was.
But he did tell me the day before the election results. But did you have a gig, or did you just miss because you did not want to address the election?
Well, first and foremost, y'all know I don't duck anything. Nothing. There's not a fabric in my body that will allow me to, nor my mentality. I don't duck anything. But
some dirty coochie.
What's up, some dirty pussy? We don't want that. That's busted pussy, though. That's what we call it, busted pussy.
All right. Don't get us.
Not in your nuts. But no, I had a gig. I had a corporate gig with Aramark. If those of you who know who Aramark is, I had their corporate.
What is Aramark? What is that?
They're like the competition to Cintas. They supply like uniforms, supply offices,
nice.
Restaurant. They supply all kind of shit.
Was it their Christmas party? Or
yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it wasn't their Christmas party, but it was like they had a big party because they did a lot of big shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So they were celebrating like the top earners and stuff like that.
Oh,
so it was real
cool.
dope. Yeah, I do a lot of shit like
kind of like a yearly thing. That's dope. That's dope.
But yeah, that's what it was.
Well, now that you're back, we didn't get your comments last week after the election results came in. You did say that you felt like Kamala Harris was going to win by a landslide.
I did.
Those weren't the results that you were
not the
looking
results.
for, but your feelings after hearing that Donald Trump will be our next president.
My feelings, I don't feel anything. I mean, hey, folks voting for, you're gonna get what you voted for. I mean, the most important thing for me is that I do reevaluate my relationships with a lot of people. That actually has to happen. The way I move is gonna be different because I know what's coming. So and that's not just myself. I'm family members, friends, a lot of us, people I do shit with. I was just gigging in Miami, and a lot of DJs were talking about this for us black folks, where we have to move differently. Like now, going in groups in a lot of places and shit like that. It's a lot. I just, I read something that said, when particular to a man, he said, when a man cares a lot, but when he stops caring, that's when you should be worried. That's me, but not need to worry. But I just don't care, because it just shows this shows me character, and character is the biggest thing for me when it comes to the people I deal with. Your character and the information that we all had, but very many chose not to get it and read it, like Project 2025. That shit is real. And they've implemented shit in real time as we speak right now.
Well, a couple of the things I saw that Donald Trump seems to be getting quickly to work, and he's not even the president yet, but he's putting together his cabinet members,
yes,
as he should be. You want to be prepared when you do go into
Have
office.
you seen who he's anointed to his cabinet?
I did everything right.
Like who
Elon Musk is one of them.
Oh,
not officially.
Well, let me run it down. Let me run it down for you real quick.
He's not part of like
because
they're
making announcements damn near on the hour. They literally he just appointed Tulsi Gabbard the director of intelligence. Do you understand what that means? And who she's on top of? This bitch is already batshit.
Wish it was me. No, I'm just kidding.
Who's she on top of?
So I'm gonna read it for you. I'm gonna read it for you right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not do that.
Your girl's gonna kick your ass.
I know.
Can we put up a picture, please, of Tulsi
she's
Gabbard?
not a bad looking person. Tulsi Gabbard's not a bad looking person.
A friend of mine produces her podcast.
Oh, cool.
Okay, so here you go. The director of the intelligence.
She's got some years.
So
not the best
when
picture.
it comes to when it comes to service,
that was like Tim Gabbard.
Hold on. So when it comes to service,
Where's Tulsi Gabbard? I didn't ask for to see old white men.
That's her right there.
Show me something where I'm tired of the suit outfit for these women.
Yeah, the pantsuit is fucking 0-2.
Yeah,
Get rid of that thing.
Calm down, guys.
She got other pictures out there. I mean, Tulsi Gabbard's not a bad looking person. Y'all can find better than that.
No, yeah, she looks fine there. I mean,
But why y'all doing that?
business.
Let me explain to you who she's over. When it comes to service, like all 6 branches of the armed forces: Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, Coast Guard, Space Coast.
And what makes you concerned about Tulsi?
Well, because for one, I'm not actually going to do y'all research for you. You're going to have to go out and do it yourselves, because the problem with people, and I have with people personally, is that we all have the same 24 hours and the access to get proper information. And regardless of what side of the aisle you vote for, you should have the information. Seek out the information. You shouldn't have anybody do the research for you. Especially, the one thing you guys know, I'm always on the show talking about how dope our generation is, Gen X. Like, we the shit. Y'all know that. You've heard me say it a lot. But here's the problem where I don't understand where Gen X fell off, because we know what the hell we supposed to be doing. Like, if you want to know something, like, we didn't have technology growing up. We had to do book reports. We had to do all kind of shit. We had to manually do the research ourselves. We had to do that. Trick. You see what I'm saying? We didn't. But here's the thing is, we got the internet, right? It's a big place. Got a lot of good shit, a lot of foul shit, but the information that you need is there, right? And no one made an effort to even look up certain people. Understand, why is this person?
Could you tell us what she's going to be doing?
No, I'm not going to do that.
Well, that does that.
Because
you're on a show to educate people.
No, I am not being paid to be nobody's teachers, because you all can do the research.
Okay.
And plus, it'll take an awfully long time.
So you have a problem with her, but you don't want to discuss it.
Yes. I'm going to let you all do your research. If you care to. If you don't have to. That's fine.
All right, Tomcat, have you done your research on Tulsi Gabbard? What do you think that that she's going to be trying to do now that she has this position?
Well, I don't have to do a lot of research on Tulsi Gabbard because I see her all the time. She's on Fox all the time. I watch Fox all the time. And she's great. One thing I will say I love about her is she does not like wars. She doesn't want to get into a war. She's super anti-war. She's super anti-Cheney. So that's great. That's great she's in that position.
Well, we'll have to do our research to find out
100%.
more. I mean,
Yes,
what I've seen is that she looks pretty hot.
She was also,
and I
let
know
me just say,
that's why we fuck now, because you worried about her goddamn looks versus what she actually does.
Let me just say quickly, she was a Democrat.
She was.
And she just switched over to the Republican Party.
She did this.
So this is not some Republican that you can be like, this is some.
She's not some.
This is someone who was a Democrat like a year or two ago.
Yeah,
she
flipped this year. She flipped like it was midsummer this year, somewhere around there where she flipped, because she made a big deal, and it was at one of Trump rallies or something, because she did it on TV too and let everybody know it. But everybody knew she was like, you know how you know somebody and be like. They like, they real suspect. They real suspect, but not like they real like shady and shit. People knew that about Tulsi Gabbard a long time ago. Like people didn't check her temperature a long time ago. So it's like I said, I know the type of chick she is, and for her to be the director of intelligence you should not sleep well at night, because here's the thing: most of you guys have forgotten that they talking about bringing back the draft. You guys forgot that's out there, and that's something that they want to push through. Guess who gets affected with that? If you got a son, guess what? They bring back the draft, his ass is gone.
Well, like I said, she's really anti-war, so I doubt that's going to happen. That's the one thing I said about her that
you can say that, but here's the thing. Like, and you're entitled to your opinion. I'm entitled to mine. What I'm also saying, women out here, you guys fighting for equality, especially in the military. You want to go join like the Rangers and all those other special forces. If you have age to be drafted, guess what? You going.
Yeah,
right? But and here's the thing. May say you guys don't know what the draft is. That's cool, because some of y'all are young. You don't understand what it is. Go use the Google, Google United States draft and read up on it, and then you'll know.
Look up Vietnam War.
Especially the Vietnam War, because the vast majority of people that passed away in that war, that we shouldn't have been in the first place, were all drafted. They came from the hoods. They came from the barrios.
Poor people.
They came. If your mom and daddy ain't making substantial amount of money, your ass is going.
It's true. I have
That's
family
a
members
fact,
that my
people.
dad went.
Here's another.
My uncles were drafted.
Here's
I had
another
uncles,
thing that
my
people
dad.
are talking about this week when it comes to President-elect Trump. One is he's going to really crack down on immigration. Supposedly, the mass deportation is about to take place. So that will be happening. And then I'm also hearing that there may be some white reparations. Is this true?
Yes.
Trump
Exactly
is
what it
suggesting
is.
reparations for white victims of racial discrimination.
Yes.
Is that?
So
Is that
this is what. So
ridiculous or what?
this is another thing because what
That's
that affects.
ridiculous.
We actually have a video. Let's hear
go ahead,
from
go ahead, go ahead,
Donald
go ahead.
Trump. Go ahead and roll the tape from the truck.
Furthermore, I will direct the Department of Justice to pursue federal civil rights cases against schools that continue to engage in racial discrimination and schools that persist in explicit unlawful discrimination under the guise of equity will not only have their endowments taxed, but through budget reconciliation, I will advance a measure to have them fined up to the entire amount of their endowment. A portion of the seized funds will then be used as restitution for victims of these illegal and unjust policies that hurt our country so badly.
So that was President Trump recently talking about going after some of these college
Oh my God,
endowments.
this guy's a fucking idiot. Let me explain this to you all right real quick before you guys chime in on this. You know how this is going to affect major universities and colleges across this damn country, because unless you went to college, not a tech school, anything like that, unless you went to an actual college or university, you will understand this, because the one thing about college and universities, they're very diverse. They are very diverse. And you have classes that are taught shit that you should know, right? Economics and shit like that, how tariffs work, real American history, all this other shit. And they have debates and all this shit, right? So that means, so say if this motherfucker pushed this shit through, which he probably will, say Stanford University, because Stanford has these diversionary classes, or say Harvard University, you know what I'm saying? American University, you know what I'm saying? University of fucking Florida, right? So
Probably
you mean
all of them.
So you mean to tell me, so these professors, because they can do what they want, because they are the professors, these universities hire them to teach these classes and such. So you mean to tell me he's going to find the University of Florida up into their endowment and do you guys know what the University of Florida is worth? A lot of fucking money. So you mean going to tell me you're going to find the university for what they're worth because you don't want people to know about true American history? Why do you think they banning books?
Sorry.
True.
You see what I'm saying? Like, these are undebatable facts, people. And what frustrates me, actually, no, let me apologize. It doesn't frustrate me. It actually makes me laugh. I feel sad for this country. Like, it's about to get fucked. You guys fucked around and about to find out.
What do you think, Tomcat? I know you, and me as well. I voted for Donald Trump.
I know y'all did. I know you did.
I mean, yeah, we voted for Trump. I said
you
last week, you missed last week's show, but last week I told the reason why, and mostly it's because I see that the Democratic Party has all the power of the major networks, NBC, CBS, ABC. They have all the power of Hollywood, and it seems like the only guy that can put a nick in their armor was Donald Trump. And
This is
I
the
Is
just,
that for real? Are you being for real about that?
I'm being for real.
Then what the fuck they got to do with, because they got the power that you think that they don't have?
Oh, well,
You-
they,
I mean,
they
it-
clearly
but
have
let
it.
me- let me
They
ask you this
clearly
question.
have
Let me
it.
ask you
They
this.
have more money as well. She
What
had 7 times the money that
Let me
Donald
ask you
Trump
this. Let me
brings.
ask you this. And
I
this
don't
be, and
believe
let me
that.
ask this and be
Wasn't
honest,
Elon
right?
Musk giving him
Like, I mean,
billions of
hell,
dollars?
and let me
You could
listen.
do your research
actually,
on that.
Actually, I do have a
She
research.
raised 7 times more money.
She
than
did
Donald
raise
Trump.
a lot of money, but because one, he also said he can self-fund this shit, plus the shit that everybody kicked down. But let me go back to your reasoning, right? What does that affect your day-to-day life, regardless of what they have control over?
You didn't let me finish, actually, because there was more.
You said this and then went to another topic, so I figured it was fair.
I'm on the same topic.
Okay, let's go
But
back
the
to
other
that.
reason was lower interest rates back when he was president, no wars back when he was president, and also the cost of goods were cheaper when he was president.
No, they were not, man. All right.
Not since
Oh
COVID.
my God, do you guys?
we're not
let
blaming
me
him for
let me
that,
ask you a
but,
question.
you
Do
know.
you guys?
So those were the reasons why.
Can I ask you a question and please be 100% honest with me, right? Do you all know how tariffs work? And listen, it's okay to not know, because if you don't know, I'm going to teach you exactly what it is.
One of the number one search things in America right now.
Oh, because people got buyer's remorse, because they like, what the fuck is a tariff? And now they learn, like, what the fuck? That is against us. So Donald Trump went out and said that he's going to put tariffs on all these countries, blah, 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 that we import in from, which is cool because you got to have a free trade. They import from us, we export out, blah, blah, blah. You got to do that. That's how the world works. No matter where you are, you got to do it, right? So you going to put a tariff or another tax on the people that we need shit from. So they like, all right, that's cool. Okay, you want to do that, but we going to run the price up. But Donald Trump told everybody, no, the countries that we put tariffs on are going to pay it. That is not how it works. It don't work that way. We pay the tariffs. We pay the tariffs because the countries that we doing business with back and forth, they could be like, you know what? We going to run the price up or we ain't got to rock with y'all no more because we know y'all don't make nothing in your own country anyway, right? So that's why it's like the number one thing now because people didn't know, they didn't do their research prior to they cast their vote on how tariffs actually work. And now they're like, holy fuck, we got
iPhones made in America?
Oh, no, they're not.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. Those game systems.
Whoever is doing the importing into the other country pays the tariff. Now,
we pay the tariff, Gentry.
No,
the country
you
does
need
not.
to do your research.
I've done my research.
Okay, obviously you haven't.
I have. That means you haven't.
It says it right here. The importer pays the tariff initially.
Initially.
But then China could decide, oh, U.S., you want to charge us for a tariff? Guess what? We're just going to charge you more. Now that could happen,
man.
That's going to happen.
But they don't pay the tariff.
Right.
China pays the tariff. Right. We're not paying the tariff. It would be up to China to increase the cost of the good.
What do you think gonna happen?
The hope is that we start building things back here in the United States.
People,
that's what the hope is.
Man, these kids are dumb nowadays. The education system is fucked up in this country. And you saying, oh, that we should build shit here. These motherfucking kids is lazy as fuck now. People our age don't want to do shit. And then they talking about deporting motherfuckers. Who gonna fix the roofs? Who gonna pick the strawberries and all the other shit that motherfuckers don't want to do in the first fucking place?
Ramo.
That's fucking racist, TK. I know it was a joke, but you can't say that, man, because people take that the wrong way. Wrong ground.
Yeah,
but what I'm saying is this, like, I'm like, look, folks, people are free to do what they want, but they don't realize what's going to happen. Like, your health care is about to get fucked because if you're on Medicaid, Medicare, or whatever the case may be, they call it Obamacare. Well, it's really the Affordable Care Act. They just named it Obamacare to make it look all fucked up. It worked, but that's going to be gone. Mike Johnson, the Speaker of the House, he been saying that for the past year and a half. He said that's the first thing. I quote his words, we are going to put a flamethrower torch to it, some shit like that. Those his words. He said that on 60 Minutes.
Well, I'm hoping that everybody's rooting for the country. We want it to win, and I'm going to hold Donald Trump accountable. Hopefully that interest rates do go down. Hopefully I'm hoping that we are not getting involved in any of these wars. I don't want to send any more money to Ukraine, and I want us to have a good economy, and I want us to all get along. I think that's what we all want, right?
I think I want to say, yeah, but actually, because I'm a black man that 46 years that lived in this country, I just know better. I just don't believe that. And it's not because she lost, right? Because it could have been somebody else. It could have been somebody else, But the fact of the matter is, I have a problem with, and this is also personal, the people that I have around me. It's like, okay, you vote against your own best interest, but then how do you look at me? Because now I'm questioning how you care about me like you say you do. Because the shit that he's doing, like, this guy's finna fuck up the FBI and everything. Cops are going to get so much immunity. They already beating our ass and killing us out in the street and getting away. But now it's really green light on our asses. So, yeah, I take this personally. This ain't like make-believe, people, and I apologize because my octave level is a little bit high.
But 1 in 3 voters of color voted for Trump.
No, TK, not a 1 in 3, because that's some bullshit that they tried to put out, because here's the statistic on black people, because they were mainly focused on black men, because they said black men they were going to vote for Trump and whatnot. And he came out like, I got more black men that gonna vote for me than go right, and it was not true.
By 20 points, he got black men.
It was 23% of black men voted. That was up.
That's
like
huge.
10. That is huge, but he was saying like I'm gonna get more like 45, 50, something like that, and it was not true. He even had black women was like, my mama called me like, I know you ain't about to vote for that motherfucker. I'm like, Mom, I was raised right. Come on now, you crazy? Because we already got a shit in our community anyway where they trying to turn black women against black men, and we got that shit going on just in internal within my people, my community.
In
right?
defense of my people, I would like to say that I didn't vote for Donald Trump with the hopes that more black people are going to get roughed up by the police.
Sure, you did.
I voted. That's not why I voted for Donald Trump.
Yes, you
Sure
did.
Yes, you did.
Yes, you
Listen,
did.
I did not vote for Donald Trump for that. What I'm hoping is that the country and you could also blame the Democrats. I mean, they ain't
off the hook.
They put an old man up there. I mean, if they would have given me a better choice, maybe I would have picked the Democrats.
And allow me to touch on that.
But it just seems like their whole campaign was a mess.
He's right. He's right.
Oh,
He's right because Biden, when he came in office, he said, "I'm gonna be a transitional president." He was only gonna do one term and then pass it off, which would have been the Kamala, Gavin Newsom, Gretchen. It could have been It was the handoff. Somebody was gonna get the handoff, but he fucked up when he decided to run it back.
Yeah,
and he shouldn't have did that, and then put her in the third quarter, and she almost pulled it off. You know what I'm saying? Now don't get me started on them pussy motherfuckers. Don't get me started on them.
You were blaming me like you were looking at relationships you have in your life
because Gentry, listen. No, because you don't understand.
Dropped the ball.
No, they dropped the ball. But even if they fuck up, people with common sense be like, hold on, man. Before
I'm gonna vote for people that drop the ball. That's not what I'm looking for.
I'm not. Oh my God, listen. Let's go to the next topic because we ain't getting nowhere with this.
You have anything to say, Ramo or Tomcat?
I'll stay out of this one. I think I said my piece last week. I didn't
listen last week, so I apologize.
I missed the show.
Hey man, we'll see
podcast,
what happens.
guys.
I mean, fuck, we're here now. We can't.
You can't. You do. We just gotta ride it out now.
We'll see what happens.
I just want to say that the next 4 years are going to be fun. We got the World Cup the next 4 years. We got the Olympics here, and we got America's 250th birthday, so it's going to be awesome.
And
really?
guess
That's
what?
cool.
We also have a big fight coming up this Friday.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, man!
Are you guys watching it?
Yeah. I'm at a gig, so I'm gonna have to I'm gonna try to avoid social media and not spoil it for myself. So don't put in the text message either, you assholes.
Nope.
We got Jake Paul versus
about Mike Tyson?
Mike Tyson.
Yeah.
They're finally going to fight this Friday. I hear they're going to fight around 11 o'clock Eastern time.
So that means like 12:30.
But the event itself, if you want to start watching it on Netflix, it starts at 7 o'clock Central, so that would be 8 o'clock Eastern time.
I got Netflix.
And so if you have Netflix, the way I understand it, it's no pay-per-view or anything. If you got Netflix, you log on and you watch it. They're going to have an undercard. These two guys are going to go at it. And right now I'm trying to get the latest Vegas odds here.
Who do you got?
I do have the tail of the tape.
Who's going to win?
Jake Paul is 27 years old. Mike Tyson, 58 years old.
I want to say Jake Paul, but I really want Mike to pull up an upset here. And I definitely don't want it to be staged, guys. The staged would not be.
Pick a fighter, man.
I'm going to go. I want Mike to win. Mike.
There you go.
I want Mike to win.
Me too. I want Mike to break his soul. I follow Mike on Twitter. I don't know if you guys follow him on Instagram or not.
I do.
Like Mike look good. Like he look good, and he got that look in his eye, man. If you follow like Mike Tyson, you know when he got that look and he look good.
I just don't want him to turn into that weed smoker in like round 2 and just be like,
yeah.
oh.
Here's the thing. I don't know if you guys, and I'm sure you had the opportunity to see this monster of a man when he was young.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
fighting.
Tyson? Oh, my God.
When he was 13, he looked 25, all right? Like, this guy was born
Boxing
to fight.
was Mike Tyson when we were growing
yes,
up.
it
When we were
was.
growing up.
Yes,
it
it
was
was.
Mike Tyson.
They made
Don
a
King
video
and
game
Mike
out.
Tyson.
He totally
That was
got
boxing.
a video game out of it.
Yeah, no. I don't know. I mean, Jake Paul, I've heard, he's had a few fights. He's knocked a few people out. That's cool. But I don't know if I'd be throwing my ass in the ring with Mike Tyson, dude. I've seen that man fight.
No, go ahead, T.
I was just going to say, when Mike Tyson quit boxing, he was so big that like boxing kind of puttered out after that.
It's true. As far as the heavyweight
Right.
The heavyweight
Well, they
title,
still have some guys like Roy Jones and all them. I mean, they held it down
yeah,
for
a
like
little
after
bit, but
like
not
after
huge.
Floyd after
But,
Mayweather
Floyd, yeah,
after
Floyd was a
Floyd
big
then
dude.
after Floyd then it went down. Yeah,
Agreed.
but Terrence Crawford, man, he that boy nice.
But Mayweather, Floyd wasn't heavyweight, was he?
No, he was a lightweight,
Featherweight?
well, whatever. He
was,
featherweight,
something like that.
Yeah, but that
I'm
motherfucker's
concerned
undefeated,
though for Mike Tyson because, as we
Yeah.
said on a previous episode, We all met Mike Tyson at an event in
Vegas.
Las Vegas. I've been around him a handful of times, and every time I see him, he's very slow moving. And I sized him up. He's not as
I sized him up.
I did size him up.
Look at this guy. Hey,
You know,
I
when,
sized
when,
up.
when you're standing next to a prize fighter, you want to, size him up. Like, hey, how big a guy are you?
You gonna punch him?
He's not as big as you would think. He's not. He is not as big.
I mean, he's in his 50s. He's a 50-year-old.
58, almost
58.
60.
and he's been working out the past 6 months, so I would imagine he's bigger.
He been. Mike look good,
He
man.
looks big.
Like shit.
I think Gentry was taller than him in the picture a little bit, just by a little bit.
Oh no, I'm not talking about his height.
No, he's wide. He's
a
as wide. He's
freaking-
bigger than he's ever been wide.
They used to
Yes.
call him a pit bull.
Yeah,
Remember
and
that?
You know the thing about Jake
There
Paul
he is.
too.
That's about the size he is right now.
Like Jake
Going to
Paul,
fight head down.
He's been fighting like people that shouldn't be fighting, like Lil Nate Robinson. He first fight knocked his little ass out.
I do
He
see a
fought
little bit of old
Anderson
man in him.
Silva. Anderson Silva is a
He was an old
UFC
dude.
fighter. Like, what the fuck you doing trying to box somebody? Now, if you trying to get him in the cage, then yeah, okay.
Here's the thing: in real life, like let's say this was a street fight at a bar. Yeah, street fight.
That's
I
street
just had a street fight at a bar that we were at, and it was a 58-year-old dude against a 27-year-old dude. I would definitely go with the 27-year-old dude until I saw the older dude do something, because there are some old dudes that can get it. But
I think this is a backwards analogy.
this is Mike Tyson.
It should be the other way around.
No, but I'm saying this is Mike Tyson.
I would worry
I'm
about
not
the
going to bet
57-year-old.
against the
At the
57-year-old.
bar, I would give the 57-year-old the better advantage.
Hell
Because
yeah.
there's bottles
Hell
and he's got a
yeah.
quick knockout.
Listen.
In the ring, you got to be endurance. You have to have endurance.
In a
That's what I'm
street
worried
fight,
about with Mike.
like,
he's going
to knock him out.
He
That's
has
what I
to
said.
knock him out.
If it was even in the ring, if it was two different people with the same age gap, I would probably say, that 27-year-old probably has an edge because he's younger.
Yeah.
I don't know
it's
about
Mike
that.
fucking
man.
Tyson.
I have
How
the
many fights
I
have
have
gone
the
the
very
distance?
latest Las Vegas odds.
Talk about it. Let's tell us.
Right now, Vegas is very heavily favoring Jake Paul by 74%.
Damn.
74% of the
crazy.
money is coming in on Jake Paul.
I'm gonna put a few dollars on Mike.
Yeah, it'd be a good
Jeez.
bet. It would be a
Yeah,
good bet because
real
if he
good bet.
wins, it would be a nice upset.
Yeah.
I ain't never bet before, but I think I might bet on this one. I ain't never done it before, but I think I might.
It'll be
do it on
great
this
if he
one.
wins, because then everybody be like, "Don't bet on you bet against Mike Tyson."
You should
Lost.
listen. I learned
I seen him knock
that
too many
lesson a long
motherfuckers
time
out,
ago
though.
when he
Yup.
fought Michael Spinks
100%.
and knocked that motherfucker out in 90 seconds.
Dude, and I get it, he's older now, but I don't know. Some of that just doesn't die.
I did
when
see
when
a
I
little
see
bit of
him, dude, like that guy is angry.
When
Like
I look,
old man strength is real. Like that old
He's
man
angry
strength.
as hell.
Hey, look, man, y'all. Hey, listen. Those of you who grew around a bunch of old motherfuckers and you knew not to play with them, listen. You know better. Like, listen, Mike Tyson got that look in
He's
his
that
eye, man.
dude.
I'm
He's
telling
that
you, he
dude.
got that look in his eye,
that
man.
dude. He's that dude.
Hey, I can't wait for the fight.
So we're all on Mike Tyson for this fight. We're all
Yep.
going with the underdog.
yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, I want to see him win. But then if you're thinking it's staged, because some people are saying they're using heavier gloves. It's like not even a real sanctioned fight.
I
Aren't
heard
they
they were going to have
friends?
headgear.
It's an
I hope
exhibition
not.
fight. And so some people are saying
hope
that Mike's going to lose to Jake so that Jake can maybe catapult in. Because if Mike wins, it's like, well, then Jake, you're done. And the whole Jake Paul experience is over. If you're a
Right.
fan
True.
of boxing
True.
and you want to see boxing do good, I think you root for Jake Paul because at that point, then maybe they
passing
push,
the
they
torch.
push
No,
him
but-
up and,
The Great White Hope.
No,
and it
because
brings some hype.
no, hell no. Because if you want to fight professionally, then why don't he fight a professional up and comer? Why don't you fight
A professional
like
boxer.
I don't buy that bullshit.
Well, supposedly he's going to go after
that.
Canelo.
What? Are you serious?
That's the storyline.
Wait,
of
wait,
the
Are they in the
wait,
same
wait,
weight
wait,
class?
The people that think that it's a fix, they think that Mike's going to give in to Jake, and then Jake's going to go fight Canelo, and then there's going to be a
Gentry.
big payday for Jake Paul and Canelo, and I'm sure Tyson will probably
Fund
get a little
it.
something on the backside.
Yeah.
Hey, Gentry,
I like it.
Have any of you guys watched Canelo fight?
He's a good fighter.
Like, Canelo is a bad boy. Jake Paul, even if he beat Mike, he got to go through. He's not going to be able to leapfrog too many people that are next in line. That's just I call BS on that because Jake Paul is not a professional.
Are they on the same weight class though?
I don't know. I don't think they might be.
I would say Jake Paul
might be.
is not a professional fighter
Yeah, he
because
might
he
be.
hasn't been fighting the best of the best, but I'll give Jake Paul this credit. He has found a way to make boxing relevant again, whether it is a circus show or whether it is a real boxer in there.
Look at Canelo. Look at that boy.
Either way,
He can fight.
Jake Paul has brought money and eyeballs to the sport of boxing, which it desperately needs.
Yep.
Let's move on to our next topic. Let's talk about Lamar Odom.
What's going on with Lamar?
What the hell happened to him?
No,
He
he-
taking
he-
boner
he-
pills again?
He in rehab again?
No relation, by the way,
Oh.
Lamar Odom. He is right now. I saw a video that is somewhat disturbing, but then also I thought to myself, would I actually do this? If we could roll the video, there's some footage of Lamar Odom is looking to purchase he's at a place. He's going to spend some money. What
looks
is
sober.
Lamar looking at? What is he going to buy?
A sex doll.
Yes, you are right.
No,
Am I?
No, see, you remember the last time we saw him? He was getting salmon eggs, sperm put in his face.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Isn't
I did
that
a
a
story about.
delicatessen?
So
in your
this
face.
is some sex doll store, like warehouse that he's in. And if you're watching us on YouTube and Twitch and Facebook, you see they have all these. Now, he wanted his to look like his ex-wife, Khloe Kardashian.
I was going
Are
to
you
say, he
serious?
misses
Oh,
Chloe.
hell
Well,
yeah.
she's all goddamn made up too.
Now
so.
watch
This
this
is
part.
great.
This is where this is like buying a vehicle. You know, you're looking at the suspension. You're looking at how many miles she got on her. Oh, let me grab her boobie. There, see where
That's great.
he grabs her by the hoo-haws and.
Does that one have 3?
I'm not
Oh.
sure, but
nice.
my question is to you now. Looking at these dolls,
He likes the blondes, huh? Ah, look at you dog.
Ramo, if one of these was given to you, do you think you would have sex with it?
Absolutely not. I'm married.
Bullshit.
I'd sell it to Tomcat though, because I know his girl don't give him no pussy.
Oh, that's yeah, I love it. Yes.
Wow.
Fucker.
What
I like
about
it. I'd buy it.
Boom.
Tomcat? If I got you that for Christmas, would you bang it?
Never. No.
Yeah, you would.
His girl would
no.
kick his ass.
It's just
dude.
unnatural to me. It's
Yeah.
always been something that they were talking about was coming as we grew up, and that sounds funny, coming. But
he said coming.
coming.
Yeah.
But
Twice.
no, you guys are going to be banging robots in the future, and people are. I'm not banging them. A lot of people have these AI girlfriends, and
true.
they're open about it now. Like, to me, it's unnatural. It's weird. It's just strange.
You see,
They think of fucking a piece of plastic. At the end of the day, it is still just it's fashion to look like a girl, but you're just banging a piece of
What
plastic.
about you, Memphis?
I'm sure there's some other type of
If
material.
you had the
in there.
perfect doll, if I got you the perfect doll for Christmas, would you have sex with it?
my wife would slit your throat first off. And she listens to the show, by the way, because
She's
I
watching
can,
right
I can
now.
tell you when
just-
she listen and be like, what the fuck he say?
All right, let's
I
not
promise
go
you,
play
she
ball
like,
now.
She like, I wish that motherfucker would. I can listen. I can hear her now saying, I wish that motherfucker would. He don't want these problems. That is exactly what my wife would say. But no, even if I was in my single days, like, nah, dude, that's fucking weird, man.
That's hilarious.
Now let me put it
that's
to you
fucking
this
weird.
way. What
All right,
about
good.
one of those pocket pusses, like the little
Fleshlight.
handheld?
No.
Like the
No.
hand job,
It's not a full on body, but it's just
like a fleshlight.
yeah, it's an added feature to your hand.
And those scare me. Like, I feel like it's gonna like go in there and then just tear your dick up, and you're gonna pull it out.
Or
Oh, my dick's gone.
it's gonna lock on you. You can't get it off and shit. Now you gotta go to the emergency room with this pocket pussy.
You guys
got
are making it
this.
more interesting for me now.
Fleshlight stuck on me. It's going bananas.
Now you on like somebody's website and shit.
discoing
No,
out.
man, you know what? No, man. You know that's some pussy shit, man. Because like, listen, to all you little weak ass little dudes out there, man. Get off y'all punk ass. Get out here. You know what I'm saying? Go be social. Get some courage, man. Go find a big homie and let him mentor you real quick. I'll mentor your little ass. But resorting back
Don't
to
do it. Don't do it.
like dolls and shit. What the fuck is wrong with you, man?
Well, don't you think it's better? Like supposedly Lamar
No.
Odom is a sex addict. Like
That's fine, but
I am too.
go hire like
What
a
if-
gang of hookers
What
and
if,
shit.
what
Like,
if somebody wants a little kid doll?
Oh,
Okay,
no
you
way.
had to
Oh.
take it
fry
there.
'em
Why,
right
why
there.
would you even think
Like,
about
really?
that?
'Cause you want one. Oh,
I'm
Like,
just
you
saying.
had- Nah,
I don't want
bro.
one, but I'm just saying. Is it? Would they allow it?
A fucking
Or
idiot.
does it? Or would the company not be allowed to make one?
I would imagine the people at the company would beat their ass before
Like,
they
no,
walk
because
out of the
nobody
building.
want that. Because people like, you
I
made
think they
that.
may.
Look at this guy.
I think
Nah,
they may
man.
have to develop some type of laws against it because that's creepy. That would be
Nah,
creepy
man.
to have
I
to
think
have a
that-
little.
Nobody would buy it because there's a 60% tariff
Well,
on it.
I mean, they're not gonna. You can't put no laws on it when you got like
These are not
No,
kids. These are
come on,
midgets.
that's a good
you got
joke.
freaking robots out here. Man, y'all some pussies.
have to
Not
make
talking
some
about,
money.
like, y'all some pussies out here trying to get these fucking.
I'm gonna have a
sex
bunch of
dolls and
fuckable
shit,
Oompa
man.
Loompas in my house.
You guys are no fun, man. I
No, you
I
weird.
probably-
You
All
weird as hell
right. So
now,
then, how
man.
about let's
Yeah.
get you one for Christmas, and
Yeah,
we'll
we
put
get
it on
your
our
ass one. How about
Christmas
that?
special.
Get me two. Get me two. I have fantasies. I don't care. I mean, what?
That's funny.
You do it with your hand. At least.
Oh,
this
you're
is-
talking about that thing.
At least I know all three of you are all pounding. I know it's a no nut November, but you guys have all been in the
Man,
bathroom.
I don't
on
celebrate
Pornhub.
no holidays that don't give me gifts, bro.
What is it you have in your hand there, Tomcat?
What is that?
This is a giant
Three
penis
penises?
costume. What's this guy doing? Why is he white?
It's a
I'm trying to
Tomcat
figure out.
costume.
We couldn't get a black guy to do that one?
No, that's a diseased penis.
I don't think you can wear black dick as a white man.
No.
Is
Yeah,
that
'cause they
called?
be like, oh, he's definitely a lie.
is that black dick? What? I don't know. What do you call it?
It's now time to go to our newsman, our not so good newsman, Tomcat. Tell us what's going on in the world.
All right,
please.
let's do it. November 13th is Native American Indian Month.
Yes.
All right.
Can you
Shout out
say
to ancestors.
can you say Indian? I don't think you
I said
can.
Native American first. It's all
You
good.
did.
I don't know that because of my bank's ATM. Thank you, bank. You ever go to your bank, you pull up, it's like, it's Native American Month.
Yeah.
So I figured it out. Also, Trans People Awareness Day. I am aware that Ramo is a trans person.
Thank you.
There we go.
Thank
the
you for
animated film
acknowledging me.
Fantasia had its first public screening back in 1940 on this day. Became one of Disney's more controversial works. Not sure why. The Amityville murders took place on this day back in 1974.
Holy shit.
So that really was a real. That was a true story.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. The murders are real.
Oh, okay.
Also, back in 2015, terrorists staged coordinated attacks in Paris. At least 130 people were killed and more than 350 were wounded. On that note, it is World Kindness Day. Yeah, that kind of goes together. My first story here, they got caught on cam trying to pull an insurance scam.
Uh-oh.
Ramo. This is an
Maybe.
alleged insurance scam caught on camera in Queens, New York. Pay attention, Ramo. The woman that recorded a road collision last Wednesday involving her car and another vehicle were captured on dash cam video.
I heard
She
they were
says
doing this in Miami, too.
It was staged. They backed up
Yeah.
into
Oh,
her car.
shit.
I've seen this.
Yep. And then these people, they get out, they start filming her, and she's on the phone with her husband. She's like, they just hit me. So she didn't know at first. She didn't realize. And if you watch on the right, a truck pulls up and takes the guy who's driving. Right now, they're putting up a little thing in the back window so you can't see in, and the driver switched places. Now the guy gets out on the right, but he was the one driving. And they all get out. They start filming her in her car. Luckily, she had that dash cam,
Yep.
so she nailed him. But this guy that's holding his head, he jumps in a car in a second and peels out. Total insurance scam.
It is.
Oh, that's fucked up, you bitches.
Ashifa Natasha posted the footage of the incident to her TikTok that has since generated 66 million views as of Tuesday.
Yeah, these motherfuckers are going to jail.
Oh, yeah, yep.
Shysters.
Bye. You
Yeah, see how they're trying to video her? Oh, look at him. He's trying to act all innocent like you don't know.
Yeah.
Shyster.
And look, they see the camera and they're like, oh,
Oh,
shit, she's got a
Yeah,
camera.
she got a camera. Yep, she got a camera, dog.
Taking pictures of her license
Yeah,
plate.
you fucked up.
Shysters. All right. Stepping out of the fog, is that beast a Wyote dog? You know what a Wyote dog is?
No.
This might be one. A mysterious but beautiful canine hybrid was caught on camera.
Ooh.
And now experts are trying their best to ID the beast.
Wolf?
Voyager's Wolf Project, a conservation org in Minnesota, recently shared some shots of a creature and asked if it could be the elusive Wyote dog, a fake wolf-coyote hybrid dog.
Yes. I've
All
heard
jokes
about
aside,
those.
the group noted that the animal looked coyote-esque to them, but has some dog-like aspects, especially the ears. Until more research can be done and some possible samples taken, it'll be up to the internet to debate what it is.
Hide your pets.
Next up, Mattel is facing scorn for selling the kids wicked porn. Packaging for dolls for the new Wicked movie came under fire this weekend after the fine print was discovered to include the wrong URL for the movie's website.
What?
That's right.
Do we have one of those boxes?
That's right. On the back, it says wicked.com instead of the wickedmovie.com, and that will take you to a wickedly great porn site right there.
Check it out. Go on your computer right now.
Oh, it will.
Pull it up now.
Oh,
Let's
it
see what
will.
we got on Wicked. Go do it right
The dolls
now.
were created by Mattel in partnership with the new Universal Pictures movie, Wicked, and were released in packaging that instead included the address for the pornographic website. That's right. So they apparently sold out of those. Thanks, guys.
Oh, boy.
He's denying the scoop that his pants were filled with poop. Detroit Lions linebacker James Houston is adamant that he didn't shit himself while he was on the field on Sunday, saying the stain on the back of his pants was actually nothing more than some spilled sports drink. I'm not too sure, though.
Yeah,
You can see it right there.
spilled out his ass.
That's a shit stain as far as that's poop.
Damn, dog.
The 25-year-old.
That's why Detroit's so good.
The 25-year-old actually had one of his best games of the season despite the whole turd ordeal, recording a sack.
Because nobody wanted to be by him. Everybody's like, get away from that motherfucker.
Man, this man having the game of his life, and y'all here talking about some shit on his pants. Man, y'all ain't shit.
He shit. He just wanted to say
This
shit.
drone is a
I
thrill
got you.
when it's set to auto kill.
What?
Anduril Industries recently announced the launch of 2 advanced drones, the Bolt and the Bolt M, which are designed to enhance military operations through cutting-edge technology. These drones are not just typical consumer models. They are tailored for tactical applications, and they autonomously lock on to targets and attack and deliver the payload.
That's crazy.
What?
Looks like a regular DJI drone, but this thing is capable of, has a 12-mile range and a payload of up to 3 pounds of munitions.
I'm at about 2.5 pounds of.
Man, look. Wait till they start doing that shit on us in this motherfucker.
Those are crazy.
Jeez.
God damn.
That Tulsi Gabbard, she's going to be involved, I'm sure.
She
He's
might
got like
be
5 of those.
a
The
crazy
crash
bitch.
sent him flying, but he's lucky he ain't dying. A New York State Department of Transportation worker was left running for his life last week when an out-of-control rental truck smashed into the work zone he was working at. The box truck crashed into the side of his DOT truck
You got that?
on the side of the upstate New York highway. He was standing there seconds earlier.
Are you waiting for a video?
I am.
Look at this video. We often see signs about traffic fines doubling. Whoa! Really dangerous. We're now hearing from that worker who narrowly avoided disaster.
Holy.
Watch the dramatic moment a truck narrowly misses a road worker on a New York highway.
I looked out at the right time and got out of there at the right time.
61-year-old
The right
Chuck
time.
Ellison tells ABC News in an exclusive interview how he averted what could have been a
That
tragedy.
was so close. The more I watch it, the more I realize how
I
close
don't think
it is.
he would have got hurt at all had he moved or not.
Yeah, he might
Dude,
have.
you can see he was. Watch the corner of the truck where he was.
If he would have stayed right
Dude,
there, he
Yeah,
would
that
have been
thing
fine.
gone.
Dude,
Oh, no, that
no.
thing gone.
Not when
would've
he
got,
first.
no, he would have got messed up. He would have got
would've
messed
died.
up.
He'd have sued.
Yeah, if he would have lived.
Good job, Chuck.
Jeez.
Way to move.
Well, that's some Final Destination shit right there,
And
man.
my last one here is the off-road bot that could ruin and run over your twat. Chinese robotics company Deep Robotics has debuted a new rugged high-speed quadruped robot that can jump, climb, backflip its way across difficult terrain with ease fast. So this isn't a slow robot like the rest of them. This thing could come
That's a
flying
damn transformer.
at you. It could, yep.
Look at that. Man, no, look at them.
The Deep Robotics
Terminators.
video shows the Lynx bot traveling at speed in a woodland setting, navigating its way uphill and downhill at 50-degree inclines, as well as over large obstacles from rocks to low walls.
And that's why we let them motherfuckers make our phones.
That thing's crazy.
Man, look, I know a Terminator when I see it.
That's the news. This week I put out a song called Neck Drop. It's a hard techno song if you're into hard
Check
techno.
it out. I do. I love it.
Nobody listens to techno. Now let's go.
Unless you listen to
That's not
TK's
fair.
techno.
Neck Drop.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You listen to his. He do
Good
a
stuff.
really, really
Hell
good
yeah.
job.
Your techno is good though, Tom.
Yeah, he does. He does well above average.
We're
man.
talking about his music, right?
I really like his new song Nuts Hang, or what's
Nuts
it called?
Hang.
Is that
Nuts Hang. Let your nuts hang.
That's why he
Let
got
your
that.
nuts
That's
hang.
his
Why we
video.
got this.
That's his
Yeah.
video costume.
We got this as I said I would shoot my video if he got the blow up penis. I would put it on.
I want to be there.
So how soon are
I
y'all
wanna be
going?
We will have clips of me wearing this thing.
Can I be
Yeah.
in the video, please?
Yes.
Around the holiday
as long as
season.
you jerk me off.
I'm totally gonna do that.
He gonna be walking around with a big thing of Vaseline or some shit, squirting it on his ass, rubbing him.
No Diddy.
This girl.
This holiday season, be on the lookout for Tomcat roaming the streets in his new penis costume and recording his new music video for his hit song Nuts Hang.
Yeah, he's
Ooh,
Santa balls.
It's the one with the pink head too.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
I got you the good one. man.
Oh
Ain't that like
yeah. Shaft.
That shit, them penises look like they need a shot, man. They even been through in the wrong vaginas.
We definitely got it for the right member of the show because you sure are a dick.
Yeah.
I thought it was
Yeah,
a TK costume. What do you mean, Dick?
Hey, well, thank you again for listening to us every week. We continue to climb up the charts on both Spotify
Yeah.
and on Apple. So congratulations to the Outcast Podcast. We just keep climbing the charts, and thanks to you, the listeners. And we'll see you back next week, God's willing. It's been another great show. You know? And Memphis, don't be mad at me just because I voted for Trump. You know, let's all get along. Let's all get along.
I look at y'all different.
God bless.
But I love you.
No more edibles for you.
God bless the USA.
He brings them.
Yeah.
Bye, y'all.
Speaking of which, I gotta make some more, man.
Brownies.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Brownies.
Get on that this week.
I want brownies.